Thank you, Armin. It's Collison and Warwick to get the championship game underway.
Both tried to steal the tap. Warwick got the advantage.
Pace in this game is so critical, more than most that you see.
Well, here's what we're going to see early on, and certainly good fourth. A young man who's had 5 games of late where he hasn't had a field goal.
He did.
Anthony immediately took up the slack. We're looking at one of the really great freshman players who knows how to play the game. Nice hit.
Graves from Collison. What do you think of that Langford matchup against 12 champs and the national champs? If Syracuse wins tonight, Anthony looks like he's going to take it to him. Instead, outside to the other freshman, McNamara with the 3.
Defense does it, really takes away from Langford's ability to slash inside. There he goes inside and makes it anyway. Surprising that he's able to get that off at 6'4".
10 attempts.
Second best first half he had in the year. Arizona being the other. Good backdoor cut by Anthony.
Duane is in the right place for the put down.
Looking up down inside the lane.
Outside 3. Oh, how pure.
And what Langford's going to have to understand, Anthony uses his head and his eyes to look you down and then prepares that jumper.
Beautiful pass. Graves so quickly inside the Collison. And 1.
Obviously.
The baseline. Looking to shrug off Langford again.
Roy Williams was right. That was a double dribble. He got by. Duane on the shot.
Duane with the 2 and the 3.
He can't back off and give up that easy jump shot.
Collison stutter step and drive. Soft touch.
Fourth, not a great shot. Players this year that are averaging 27% between them from 3-point. A hold off by Collison.
Collison with the strong hands. 2 players draped on him. Gets it to go. He has 8. And another strong freshman here at Syracuse.
And there's the ballet dancer. Warwick. Boy, he has some moves. The soft hands in the crowd.
4 turnovers for the Jayhawks here in the early going. McNamara. 3 again.
And there's Anthony. He flaked.
That matches the largest deficit of the entire tournament for Kansas. 8. Langford, though, slices it to 6 with that move.
No one. A zone that's letting him take the outside shot.
Look at this shot. Oh, my goodness.
He has unbelievable range and unbelievable confidence. High-low, they have not shown they can hit an outside shot. They're still there.
Up high, Langford. They're going to count the basket.
Is a 43% career 3-point shooter.
At least over 50% on the season. Warwick in the paint. They're going to count the basket and send him to the line.
Carmelo Anthony showing that he can overpower Langford any time within 12 feet.
Anthony Heinrich on him. Finds the open man, Edelin.
Jim, this young...
Edelin, beautiful work.
Very tough to match up. That's Miles and Langford going out of there now. That will not get it done.
Anthony read the inbound. 3-on-1 and up the pace for the 2.
Roy Williams needs a timeout, and he is going to take it.
Nice steal by Miles.
But look at Syracuse again, back down the floor.
Heinrich at last.
Finally!
The start of something. Anthony shut down this time, gets it right back.
See where he gets it back in a little closer, and that makes him have so much advantage over Langford. How smart. But again, trying to go inside out.
Heinrich, 2 straight perhaps? Yes!
Good looking follow through by Heinrich on the shot. Warwick couldn't get there in time. So something that Arizona did so effectively against them. Collison's running the baseline.
There again!
That eliminates the point zone a little bit.
Nothing wrong with those wrists. Miles quickly at the other. Graves waits, gets it.
Now, why they're in it? So Syracuse, the team that plays the zone, now has to play against the zone.
Anthony, wow, nifty move.
Look, pure shooter that Kansas has.
Good passing here, Graves. Collison on the follow.
Little 2-man game inside.
The inside games work well.
Absolutely.
McNamara. Off balance.
I guess that wrist is really hurting him. This Scranton freshman is a scrapper.
Put up high, tipped up by Graves.
Kansas attack. That's what Roy Williams wants. To the 1-3-1, now he's back to man-to-man.
Duane step in, 2.
Everything coming up right for Syracuse.
No call. Delaney with a three. Nifty pass, too, from McNamara.
Of that defensive balance of this terrific zone.
Langford tries his first three of the night. Graves at the putback. Graves and Collison getting it their way at times inside. And look out, Anthony is limping.
Massachusetts was the highest seeded team coming in there. Highest rated, #1 in the country.
It can be. Langford this time looking a lot like what we saw against Marquette.
Jimmy, a calming effect here.
Hey, here, Anthony with the ball.
Yep.
This is pretty calming, too. McNamara with another three, and he is moving in on the all-time title game three-point mark. Graves, quick release, Heinrich. McNamara challenged again. And that's the first easy two, breakaway two, if you will, fast break two of the night. Down to 10 on the shot clock, 7-second differential. Anthony over Collison this time. Oh!
That was not a good play by Kansas. They go out and try to make a steal.
Heinrich with 5. Collison reverse. Nice move. We have reached halftime in the Superdome, and Syracuse behind Jerry McNamara's 18. 6 3-pointers for the mayor of Scranton. And Syracuse leads it. Will continue from New Orleans in a moment. The line, Kansas 8 out of 15 tonight shooting threes. McNamara 2-point shot. Anthony with the tip.
Back didn't look sore there, did it?
Gunning. And Miles gets to the spot in time. Looking for help. Finds Langford.
Langford is amazing in his size
for Kansas. Here he is, jumper three. Yes, right off the bench, big contribution.
There it is.
Lee again. Lee did a great job of defending. And there's Heinrich, no call. Collison put back, 6-point game.
Now the experienced seniors giving them some problems.
Another steal, up ahead is Miles. Heinrich the trailer. Heinrich in over Delaney. Which way are they calling it? This time it's a block, count the basket. Position because he wanted to travel and watch his son play his whole college career.
Seems like this entire tournament, that's been a story of families traveling.
Great pass. He was caught for a moment. Collison over to 1-3 in this half and misfired after knocking down 10 in the first. The pace. He loves that shot.
That's his man.
Langford's man.
Yep.
Inside, Graves caught underneath.
Gets it back.
Banks it home.
This before, he stayed out of foul trouble in this second half.
Warwick. Oh, how about that move? Oopsie dude picked up by Collison.
Semi-numbers.
Miles got the spin on it.
And again, there was a 3-on-2.
Read that one up ahead. Tough pass.
Graves.
Twice now. Graves has made suspect passes. Anthony, big three.
Huge mistake by Graves. Trying to make 66% as a team.
Pace got loose.
What valuable points this young man has put up for Syracuse in this NCAA tournament.
They never did.
Again, Miles reluctant to take the outside jumper. Nice pass inside.
And Graves with the left.
Lee is awful strong, though, and is a good leaper.
Did a great job defensively in that Duke game, the Sweet 16. Edelin, big contribution from the freshman Heinrich.
Now you know how Jason Gardner felt, huh? Perfect block by Heinrich.
Edelin rattles out fourth with a huge putback.
Those are 4 points today that Syracuse never counted on.
Heinrich. Short again. Graves. Put back. Huge by Langford.
Langford, the rested man. Kansas can have 2 on offense.
Kansas have another comeback run. And there's the start. Langford, 19 to lead. CBSSportsLine.com or on America Online under the keyword CBS Sports Line. Pace makes the move past Lee. Drives home two. Syracuse back. Heinrich, though, wants to drive. Reach in, Edelin. Scoop, Collison. Down the 9. Be here tonight to try to be a part of this if it is, in fact, the championship night. Heinrich launching three. Huge.
Great job right there on the penetration. Happened to him, but he was suckered inside on the penetration.
Heinrich's first basket since turning the ankle. Wide open for it. Oh, Collison, be careful.
He has to be very careful. That could have been an intentional foul. Mistake for Syracuse.
2:40 on the clock. Heinrich left alone inside. Collison whipped it down to the corner.
How about that heads-up play by the two seniors?
7 on the shot clock as we approach 2 minutes. Edelin
Up and in. That was a huge play because Kansas had the clock in their favor.
Big possession for Syracuse.
Low!
Inside Collison.
It was Collison to Heinrich, and now Heinrich to Collison.
Yes, they return to favor.
Like that.
And it's Heinrich. Now Collison with the rebound.
Heinrich was open on the side. Lee got it.
Down to 3. 1 minute on the clock.
And you know what? Now Syracuse looks tired.
Kansas second half, 4 out of 17 from the line.
Unbelievable.
Delaney, one more with 24 seconds. 3-point game. What do you do now?
I think he can still go for 2. You got enough time, but they got to get it up in a hurry. Would you go that far?
I'd maybe even go a little bit more than that. So who will take the biggest 3 at the Superdome since Adam Vinatieri kicked the winning field goal here 14 months ago in the Super Bowl for the Patriots? Kansas 4 out of 19. Yes, they did in fact go north of that. 1.5. 4 out of 19 for the night.
Worry about anybody underneath the basket. Let it go there. But Heinrich and Lee are the 2 guys.
Heinrich starts inside, goes outside. Heinrich gets it. Heinrich puts up the shot. It's too long, and Syracuse is your national champion.
Has New Orleans given us Final Fours or not?